Hey everyone, if you are watching this, it means I did it. After 5 years, I posted this video. After 5 long years of procrastinating, overthinking, over planning, I have posted this video. I was also not going to post this video. You know why? Because I was thinking that should I speak in English or Hindi? That this day is good or not to post? Is my attire good? Should I bath before recording this video? Eat my breakfast, or after eating my breakfast should I record? This confusion leads to me after 5 years not recording any video. I have prior experience in recording YouTube videos. Basically, I was interested in recording gaming videos. I started one channel named Maski Moronic. The name contains Moronic, but basically the idea was that I will wear a mask and play games, and one day when my channel will cross 2 million, 3 million, I will do a face reveal. Well, I was dumb enough because I started putting out shorts of Among Us. I gained 900 subscribers. Then I lost interest in that because I was chasing subscribers and not pursuing anything that I wanted to pursue. I just wanted subscribers basically. And that Among Us bored me a lot. I recorded like 1000 clips just to post my shorts out. I recorded day and night. And I edited the videos, put it out, watched thousands of videos of vidIQ and TuberD and whatever those names are. I have forgotten them in 5 years because I have not watched them since then. I just wanted to gain subscribers and earn some money. But then I thought if I wanted to earn money only, then why should I not do something that gives me money instantly? So I started new ventures. One of those ventures was print on demand. It's still working till date, but well, it has a bad end because exactly 2 months before it was closed down. But I will tell you about it another day. Well, today I am talking about why I haven't posted since 5 years. So this gaming channel I started in my ninth class. In ninth class, I was really fascinated by the amount of people that were gaining popularity on YouTube. I just wanted to replicate that for me. So I started posting out videos. I made 2 channels, Maski Moronic Shorts and Maski Moronic. On Maski Moronic, I posted long form videos, and Maski Moronic Shorts, obviously I posted shorts. Well, the fun part is my short channel had more subscribers than my main channel, which also demotivated me that I haven't gained anything on my main channel and my shorts are only performing good, in which I have not used any of my voice, any of my main gameplays or simple skills. I realized one thing, that I'm not too good in gaming and I'm not too bad in gaming. I'm just average gamer who was trying to be popular. Well, I started YouTube seeing my friends. One of my friend has like 40k right now, and he motivated me a lot because he was a shy boy and he was gaining a lot of views and was earning a lot of from monetization. He basically had an anime channel in which he posted montages. So I thought, why should I post that? It's really boring to post anime. I should record gaming videos because at that time gaming was booming a lot in India. It's now also, but at that time it was the peak of people gaining subscribers and people entering into the gaming industry. But after my 9th class, I thought that I'm burned out. Literally, I'm burned out. Should I pursue this? There are 2 channels in which I have 30 and in another I have 960. I will cross 1000 one day and maybe 10,000, maybe 20,000. But does it interest me? It's not giving me satisfaction at this time at 900 subscribers. Then how will it give me satisfaction at 100k or 1 million. At that time, I left that channel. I stopped posting on it, and I thought of something else. I should start. I watched a lot of videos of gurus, productivity masters, and YouTubers. They all told me a different idea of how to earn money. They opened a mindset which I never had, that I should think of long term instead of short term. Well, some people are very bad in short term as well, but I should have a 360 view of everything which is close to me and which will happen in 2 years, 3 years, and 4 years. Well, I only planned and planned and planned and never executed, and I am here. After 5 years, posted nothing on YouTube. I gained some followers on LinkedIn because it's a professional platform, and I write good. Basically, my writing skill is very good than my speaking skills, but it doesn't matter. What matters is it took me 5 years to reach here, to record this video on my DSLR. Fun fact, this microphone, I bought it in 9th class, thinking that I will start recording in 9th class. It's Boya Ahmed mic. I researched about it, I collected money, saved money. Then I bought it from Amazon. When it came, I was very happy to receive it from Amazon. I plugged it in and I started recording. I said everything that I wanted, everything that I needed, and basically every emission of me, every emission that I have. But then I started the recording. I listened to the audio, and it was really, muffled. Background noises were there. I thought this mic doesn't work. Well, I checked that after 30 days. Now you were saying that you opened the mic, you plugged it in, everything was good. Why you checked the recording after 30 days? Procrastination. I checked the mic after 30 days when the written policy was over, and I checked my mic and it was really shitty. This mic which I'm holding, it's shitty, but it's not shitty. Actually, what happened was it doesn't had that LR44 cell in it, and I didn't check it. I only researched the price and the quality of it, and I forgot to check whether it is battery operated or simple. We can plug it in and work. I left my mic in my camera bag for 5 years. Then, just before, before 4 months, I checked my mic. I opened it, and I found out that there is a cell that I need so that the mic can work. That is the level of procrastination that I have. I mean, I didn't check that the mic had cells or it needed cells, but it is no mistake. But I learned about it. But what if I had known that it needed cell? Would I have recorded the video? The answer is simply no. Well, because after 9th class, 10th occurred. As a CBSE student in India, you have to give your boards in 10th. And my 9th was very shitty. I scored 75% in 9th. And I had family pressure to perform very good. Very, very good in boards. My parents were like, you have to perform, otherwise there is no option left for you. I mean, basically not only my parents, but everyone. My friends, family, teachers. So I started studying for 10th. I bought some courses. I started watching videos of them. I started watching every YouTuber that post about how to score good in 10th. So I bought every course that was needed to crack, not basically crack, to perform good in 10th class and achieve my goal of above 90%. So I studied a lot. I bought like 20 books, not basically NCRT, but 20 books of practice. Arihant, Shiv Nadar, and Shiv Shankar Nadar, I don't remember that, but 20 books which my brother also used to pass that, cousin brother used to pass that exam. After preparation of 9 months, I was totally burned out from that also. I performed really good and I knew that I will score above 90. But then the result came. The site crashed again and again. Then suddenly my marks were there and I scored above 90%. But my family was not really, happy. They were happy for me that I scored 90. It was a great improvement from 75 to 90, above 90. But my family was not really happy. They were congratulating everyone that I scored above 90, but they were not happy enough. They said that I can do better. And I was like, I worked for this only, that so that someone can say me that I can do better. That means I can do better, can I? I was really confused that day. I talked to myself. I write it, some thoughts on my journal, and I got some conclusion that these studies, that 10th class studies, they didn't really matter. What I wanted to achieve was something else. I wanted to basically do business, and basically I'm a multi interest guy. I have interest in various things. This fourth class, I have collecting coins, stamps, even some matchboxes, some collectibles, and then I started gardening. I grew some potatoes in my grow bag. Then I started doing graphic designing on Canva basically. So it's not graphic designing, but yeah, I gained some knowledge. Then I started editing some videos for my YouTube channel, making thumbnails as well using Canva. So 10th came to an end, and after only my next exam, COVID started. Yes, my results came in COVID only. So COVID started, and it was really bad for me because I couldn't do anything. I couldn't go out, couldn't record. I couldn't do anything because my family was in home only. And if I sit on computer, they were like, "Why are you seeing so much screen?" If I watched TV, I was seeing so much screen. So everything was a problem in COVID. If you are a single person in your home, you can do a lot. But if you are a family, you have to basically listen to your family members, that what they need instead of what you need. So I listen to them, no problem in that. Basically I live in the home which they pay for me. So yeah, I have to listen to them. Nothing bad in that. Then my 11th, my full 11th was done in online mode. It was wasted. I did nothing, studied nothing. My father bought me some courses for JEE Mains, JEE Advance, everything. And basically it piled up. A backlog of videos that I didn't watch was piling up. Again in 11th, I scored near about 75-80%. And my family was really upset that I have lost the focus. But they were like that he had done this in ninth also, he will again score back in 12th. That's not a big deal for them. So I started studying for 12th. I studied day and night, evening, morning, sleeping for 4 hours, sometimes sleeping for 10 hours. Because if you don't sleep since if you don't sleep properly for 5 days, you will crash at 6th day. So yeah, my boards were passed. I gave my exams of JEE and everything else. But this time I was not happy. I was little bit happy in ninth or 10th because it was crossed, but I was not satisfied with my 12th because it was not really fun. I mean, you have to study only, nothing else. See, I'm a multi-interest guy. I get really bored doing one thing. I wanted everything at once. Basically, I have shiny object syndrome. It's not basically a disease, but it's a sort of a disease. I mean, one day I like video editing, another day I like coding, another day I like photography, another day I like videography, another day I like reading comics, another day I like writing movie reviews, another day I like art. So, yeah, that's my problem. That's why I didn't record this video for near about 10, 9, 10th, 11th, 12th, 4 years. Oh, 3 years, 3 years. Then, first year of college, you get to know about your college, your campus, you make some friends. Well, I was a fat kid in my 12th because of studying a lot and eating a lot, but binge eating while studying. I mean, I was binging my notes. That's why I was binge eating. And I became fat. After everything was over, I started doing gym so that I can do a fresh start in my college. I wanted to be a popular kid, as everybody. So I started doing gym. I lost 20 kilograms. I mean, I was at 110 kilograms. Well, my height is 6 feet 4, so 110 kilograms was like overweight, not obese, but overweight. And I reduced it to 85 kilograms, near about 85 90. So it was varied. You can, if you check in morning, it was 85. If you check in night, it was 90. So 5 kilograms it varied. I I was doing everything that a gym guy does, feeding my calories in fitness pal, going to gym, watching gym bro videos and everything else. I joined my college and I made a lot of friends. I mean, a lot of friends. I was popular. I was. I was not. I am. Okay, so I joined every society that I liked. I gave interviews, and in second year I reached high positions in those societies. Everybody knew me in the college, but now I think it was a waste of time. Again, it's a story of another day. But yeah, first year crossed, second year crossed, and now third year. Third year, sixth sem. So only two sems are left in my college, and I saw everybody that is in my age, that was in my age, started their YouTube channel. So I was like, why couldn't I? That couldn't I is like really, really, disturbing my mind. It was always in the back of my mind that I should record one video and post it online. So I'm posting it today with my microphone, which has a cell in it, my camera, which has full battery, and me, who is in simple attire, whose English is like average. And yeah, I am doing in English because I want to check my conversational skills. I want to check my conversational skills in English after 1 year. So I'm recording it in English, but my another videos will be sort of English and Hindi both. So let's see where it goes. Basically, people say to me that in 3 years I gained confidence. I know that, but in those 3 years, people like 20 people complimented me that I should start a podcast. I should record, some videos with some people. Basically, they thought I'm capable enough, but in back of my mind, I was like, am I? Am I literally wasted my time a lot? Perfection is good, but perfection is killer as well, because a lot of perfection gives you nothing, literally. Those nursery students that maintain their copy, so that the teacher can give them a star, a good remark like just wow or good, keep it up. At the end of that class, nursery, you keep that in your storage room. Your father sells it to their kabadi wala, and you start on next class. And there is some emptiness in that. Like you worked for that remark, and now it's thrown away for some bucks. So what was the, you know, what was the point of doing it? I mean, I don't know. We are just figuring it out, right? We are all humans. So basically, I think a lot. You have watched the whole video. Thank you for that. I mean, I have various stories. I want to write a book. I want to start a channel which I have started. I want to start a company. I do not want to raise money. I want to do it bootstrap, and everything else for another day. Thank you for watching this video. This is my first video, and let's see where I reach after 1 year. Thank you.